Hey. Oh wait. Hey. Sorry, I take a second to appear. This is a known fact. Oh, welcome. Welcome. This mic, his mic is working, so that's good to know. I have got some. We're gonna play more stuff. Stuff, yes, it's gonna be called the new game we're playing is Stuff. Yeah, we're gonna play the same game, but I'm definitely wait. What happens if I do this? Wait, is this like muting me? I'm about to like watch this. I'm about to get like side. I don't know if that works. That's funny. That probably doesn't even work. I have no idea to tell if that doesn't work or not. I'm not checking the stream. Alright, so in this stream I decided to get a giant blunt. It'd be really funny though. So what part are we on? We're in the courtroom part of this third episode? Third Edgeworth episode. Hey, can we put Edgeworth on the screen right now? Oh, let's see. Let's see if I have if I can get Edgeworth on the screen. Let's see if this will work. Let's see what Edgeworth thinks of all this. It's pretty ballin'. Do I have another one? Let me see. I have one that's like two-dimensional. Or not two-dimensional, transparent. It's already two-dimensional. I don't know what I'm saying. Where is... It's the wrong one. Don't worry about that one. Yeah, there we go. It's perfect. Wait, can I? Wait. I have an idea. Wait, let me try something. What are you doing on the couch? I didn't tell you to do this. You know what, I'm about to like... I'm going to be disgusted with all my... Part of my body's messing. It's not supposed to look like that. Oh, now I'm scared. Oh no, Gumshoe's spinning frequently faster. Can I make that go faster? I don't know, let's see. Oh no, Gumshoe's going faster, I think. No, it's the same speed. Oh no, oh no, I'm slamming my desk. I'm angry objection. I'm so mad. I'm gonna shake. You wanna also I can also do something else. I can also do an animation that I'm trying to find out where to put that. It seems I have forgotten where I put this. This is not good. I don't know why my folders are so disorganized. Alright. Oh, perfect. Oh, I can't see yet. Give me icons. What is this one? I know what that one is now. Why is this one called hot? Why is the image called Hot 13? What is this image? Oh, I'm gonna bow. I'm gonna infinitely bow. I'm Edgeworth. I'm definitely Edgeworth. No, I'm gonna be shocked. Oh no, I'm so shocked. I'm pointing finger at you. Gumshoe. Tap tap. Okay, get out of here. Okay, that's enough of that. Hey, I'm back. It seems I was never here to begin with, so now I am fully back now. That was a clone of me that was in here earlier, so don't worry about it. So, let's start. Whoa. Let's put a little buddy. Don't worry about that. Me when I'm eating. That's not the right image though. I accidentally clicked it really fast. That's just gonna be right here or something. Is that even viewable? Can you even see that? They put the hot. Look at those pixels. Wait, can I? The helicopter. Let me fix you up. There you go. Okay. Edgeworth will be right here. I'm idle, so let me fix that. There we go. That's not the image I wanted, though. Where is the image I wanted? Come on. There we go. Alright, let's play. Let me move to myself here. Hopefully that's not making too much sound. Alright. Oh my god, they put that way too far down. Okay. There you go. Oh. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. There we go. Alright, let's go. I love the beginning of the stream. This is great. Because I'm really goofy today. Oh, Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to test your witness testimony, see how it stands. I'm going to smack you down. Okay, we're just into this, alright. Do you doubt me? My suspect. I've got a new voice now, apparently. In a sense, I suppose you could say that. Even you, a judge, are nothing but a common witness before Von Karma. Your whip does not have an... Why does it look like a toothbrush? Silence in the courtroom. Silence, I say. Mr. Prosecutor, recommended by Mr. You bit your tongue again, didn't you? Ahem. As a defendant of the... wait, what? Defendant... this is not what I meant. I'm so sorry. As a defender of the law, I could never give false testimony. You could even place me under oath if you want. Very well, then. Your testimony, if you please. The ultimate face-off. During the recess, I, went to the restroom. You didn't hear anything what happened last time, did you? Right? There's a window on the hallway side, in other words. I could see into the hallway. Kind of. It was a little bit smoky in the room, but, forget I said that. As I entered, I saw that detective buying something from the vending machine. And yeah, what I said last time, he's buying the. He's buying a certain type of plant, but when I was about to exit the restroom, he had completely disappeared. A detective that goes missing while on duty. That sounds mighty suspicious to me. Your Honor, can we please try to remain calm? By the way, once we are done, I will ask Sans for the final verdict. Oh. No. I'm so used to simply listening to testimonies that I got caught up in excitement, and also Sans Undertale is here, which means I'm very excited as well. I'm sorry, Honor, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your fun now. I'm going to kill Sans. Watch this. See Sans right here? Watch what's about to happen right now. Watch this. You see my finger? It moves Sans there. Watch this. It's gonna be insane. This is very hard to find out what I need to do this one. This is fine. It's happening. It's happening. Watch this. Watch what my finger does. Sans is now gone. Sans will never appear again in any game. You, now no more fun for you, Judge. I am so sad right now. During the recess, I went to the restroom. Oh, I have to. This is the way. Okay. Your Honor, why exactly did you pay a visit to the restroom, if I may ask? I need to be exacts. Give me exacts. Oh, it was obvious I was smoking I was smoking a big pack, but no, I was using it for reasons, or maybe I knew. You expect me of some sort of tomfoolery, don't you? Please stay calm, Your Honor. This is going to be much harder than I anticipated. I'm sorry. You're right. I need to think things through with a level head. I'm just nervous because so much has happened today with this trial. Let's see. I announced a recess in time for us to reconvene, but having done all that, I still wasn't able to go to the restroom right away. And why couldn't you? Because... Okay, never mind. Mr. Faraday had been excused, so I had paperwork to process regarding a new prosecutor week. Once I had finished that, I was able to make a mad dash to the restroom like Sonic. Is that Judge Sonic? This must be... I must share this. At least he stayed consistent on the going to the bathroom part of his testimony. There's a window in the hallway. What? Your Honor, did you really go to the men's restroom? What? What is the meaning of that statement? I simply meant that perhaps you went to a restroom on a different floor. I had to go for such a long time. It was all I could do to dash to the closest one to the courtroom. I suppose that's only natural given the circumstances. I ran from the courtroom furthest through this floor's main lobby and down the hallway. Once you enter, you can see there's a window just above the urinals. And it was through that window that you witnessed Detective Gumshoe, or Small Shoe, as they say, Your Honor. Yes, exactly. Your Honor, there's no need to yell. I can hear you just fine. But, Your Honor, how did you see through all that smoke? I have very good eyesight, and oh, I guess I put a little too much into that last answer as well. Stop accusing me of such smokery details, alright? Measure of that, don't use my smoke against me. Now then, let's continue with the testimony. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I lied earlier, okay. Oh, yeah. Are you sure that the person you witnessed was Detective Gumshoe, Your Honor? No. I'm absolutely sure. It's hard to miss someone of his stature, even from this far away as the restroom. Besides, I can't think of anyone else with that kind of hairstyle and big beige coat. Well, I was simply wondering if you were mistaken in what you saw. What? Preposterous. My eyes are as sharp as can be, ready to see through lies and smoke into the truth. Alright, recently things do seem a bit fuzzier than they used to be. What? Why did I just look? Why was I see-through? I was see-through for a minute. As clearly as eyes are not the only things that have gone fuzzy. But allow me to say, with all my honor and dignity of a judge, I am not mistaken in what I saw.
Hold it!
Were you, though? Were you not? Come on. He disappeared, but Your Honor, didn't you just say I saw the detective buying something from the vending machines? Why, yes, I did. Arresting Brenda looks over the courtyard and right into the hallway. But just as I was about to exit, I took another look and there was no one in sight. I need to drink water out of my throat like this. That led to me the only solution to this mystery. Then that must have gone into the crime scene, lobby number 2 at that point. So he looked into the hallway from the restroom and over to the courtyard, did he?
Hold it!
Your Honor, I ask that you please remain calm. No, I'm perfectly calm. You're being anything but perfectly calm. Because as his other could not have been mistaken in what he saw. I suppose so, given his line of sight. However, Francisco, why do you suppose our lines of sight are so different? If you're referring to my height. Can't you order that whip still for just a second? Now, how about his honest testimony? I believe his line of sight to be an important factor. If that's important, why don't you hurry up and tell him already? I will, but there's one more thing I need to do if I'm to correct his honest testimony. I'm going to need to retrace Detective Gumshoe's movements. Okay. So, the Gumshoe got something from there. So I gotta retrace the movements. So Gumshoe. Okay, yeah, that's fair. There's a window at the hallway. In other words, I could see into the hallway. I saw it too, buying something from the vending machine. So just him sitting down?
Objection!
What was that finger wag for Mr. Edgeworth? And don't you know it's rude to shout objection while someone is giving testimony? If only if you truly are a man of the law, then you must always be vigilant. For example, I never let an opportunity to shout object and pass me by. Miss Edgeworth, it's one thing to be passionate about your job, but this is real life. Okay, what? This is what some people may say is pot calling the kettle black. What does that mean? Your Honor, I wonder if you might take a look at this for me. What is this filth? How dare someone dirty the whole bench like that? Who is the culprit? That party is hereby found guilty of uncleanliness. If you must know, the uncouth bench cellier has already been placed under arrest thanks to your earlier testimony, Your Honor. Oh, but that's good. But who was it? Where we were able to discover something from the smudge on the bench. Namely Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints. Not happy with committing just murder, he had to go and dirty the courthouse too? Guilty. Your Honor, please calm down. Well, it's true that the detective is the one who made the mess on the bench. We have not yet established that this action is related to the double murder. What do you mean? I believe that the detective bought a pack of Swiss rolls from the vending machine, and then promptly sat down on the bench to eat one. And that's why you couldn't see him. The cake crumbs and pieces of chocolate on the floor under the bench, and Detective Gumshoe's fingerprints prove my conclusions to be true. Oh, but I still don't understand. Is this whole thing related to how I couldn't see him as I was leaving the restroom? It is indeed. The window in the hallway is built rather high up into the wall, and around a grown adult's chest height. As evidence, I submit that Franziska herself was able to see out the window. You sure? Well, that was delayed. Oh, I know shouldn't have used her height as evidence. But basically, what this means is that the area directly under the hallway window is a blind spot with the hallways being viewed from the men's restroom. And then... It seems you made the connection. If someone were to sit on the bench under the window, yes, I mean someone as large as Detective Gumshoe would effectively disappear from sight. What? That's impossible. Windows cannot be high up. They could only be low down. Do you finally see, Your Honor, the power of high-up windows? Your testimony has just proven that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway the entire time. Sorry? I didn't mean to say it with that much enthusiasm. All I wanted to do was try saying it once. Yeah, let me try that again. Hold it. Is there some... Wrong voice? I am you now, Edgeworth. Is there something of value that you'd like to ask? Yes, there is. I remembered something else just now. Mr. Edgeworth, please allow me to testify to the court one more time. But if we overruled him, he'd just keep on talking, wouldn't he? That might not be a bad thing. The more info, the better in a perfect investigation, right? I suppose it's possible you can't see a seated person from the restroom window. However, that doesn't mean Detective Gumshoe was sitting there when I looked. Anyway, I forgot to testify earlier about probably the most important detail. As I was leaving the restroom, I also heard a loud bang of a gunshot. How was that? That is the testimony of the one who judges the crimes of others. Well, first of all, the gunshot kind of found out last stream that the balloon is the gunshot. Your Honor, could you please state the important facts first next time? I agree, before you go around judging others, you should learn to judge your own words. I'm sorry, but honestly, I thought that sound was just a noise pop until just now. Now that you mentioned it right before we restarted the trial, we did talk about that. Oh, by the way, was there someone celebrating a birthday during the recess? I could have sworn that I heard a popper going off. Come to think of it, the other day with my grandson. The most critical point in this argument is when did the judge look in the hallway? Whether that lines up with when the gun was actually fired. Your Honor. Wrong place. Your Honor, if I may, I'd like to clarify a few details in your testimony. Whew. I suppose it's... Really? Alright, yeah, that didn't work. So it has to be this one.
Hold it.
You're on now about what you just said. I know, I could bang like this, just like this, with quick Your Honor, please remain calm when you're trying to explain yourself to me. Yes, sir, sorry about that. Now, I must gather myself, yes. When I heard the gunshot, there was no one in the hall. I should know. I looked. There was no one there. The judge's emotions appear to be stuck on overreact. As this point, nothing stands out to me as contradicting his testimony. Francisco? If I'm correct, this was hardly precision quality. Okay. Okay, so I need to get more information.
Hold it.
If it wasn't that forgettable, I don't need to hear it. All I did was forget to mention it. That sort of excuse me work on other people, but not on Von Karma. Oh! I'm a little surprised, but it's such an important detailed testimony. Please give me a chance to present it. I suppose I have no choice in the matter. Sorry from lower energy, yeah, lower energy. Today. Alright, let's see. So we checked that one. I'm gonna check these two.
Hold it.
Because Edgar's like motioning me to check them. In that case, you could see that you were overconfident in your last testimony. Now, hold on there. I just said that it's possible you can see a seated person from the restroom this time. But do you know something? I don't think you know what the prints you referenced were left on that bench, do you? Oh. Well, you have proven that it's possible the detective was sitting. I still have a problem with just when those fingerprints were left. He's right, I have yet to prove when the fingerprints were left on that bench. Well, he feigns ignorance. His Honor has seen a lot of life. This judge, I mustn't underestimate it. Okay, last one. As I established, you went to the restroom during the recess. However, at what point in the recess did you look into that hall? After I called for recess, I had the change of prosecutor paperwork. Maybe about 20 minutes until we reconvened. Okay, nice. Yes, that's about right. Just as I expected. What were you expecting? And I demand to know that all-knowing smile is for. Your Honor, that statement you made just now is very important. I'd like for you to append it to your testimony. Alright, if you insist. Okay, nice, I got some extra.
Hold it.
About 20 minutes. 7 minutes. 20 minutes ago we reconvened. Very well. What did you do after that? Let's see, I had to make some preparations, so I rushed straight back into the courtroom. I also had to track down a few pieces of paperwork from various bailiffs. As I rushed back to the courtroom, despite having just heard a gunshot. By that time, I thought it was just the sound of a noise popper. I really couldn't think of any other explanation to have someone having a birthday party. But now that this has happened, I see. Maybe back to just that effect when you hear, yeah, okay, no. Okay, so this one. Right before the trial was about to start again.
Objection.
Nope. You're... I cannot allow you to make an objection. What? Your Honor, I'm really sorry, but I cannot allow you to not allow me to make an objection. Ye gods, I've been overruled. Your Honor, there are simply too many holes in your testimony for my taste. What do you mean by that? You claim that you heard the gunshot during the recess, but that simply is not possible. Mr. New Prosecutor, recommended by best friend, comma. I see you have no mercy for the elderly either, Francisca. Why you just beating an old... Don't talk back to me unless you want to be whipped in the back. If you're right, you need a step ladder or 4 to accomplish that. Edgeworth, my ears are not that far gone yet, I'll let you know. I can still hear just fine. I heard the sound of a gunshot loud and clear with my own 2 ears. Ha! Your Honor, I have here an interesting bit of testimony. It's from Detective Bad. And according to him, he heard the gunshot right before the trial was about to start again. What did you say? Your Honor, you just said that you heard the gunshot about 20 minutes before we were to reconvene. How do you explain this glaring contradiction? That can't be. Unfortunately, it is. But I heard it clear as day. Bang! That sound of a gunshot. The sound of a gunshot. We keep returning to this point of contention, and that piece of evidence. I was in wonder why I found it where I did. Over now I understand what that gunshot the judge heard really was. Fortunately, Your Honor, this is what really produced the gunshot you heard. Oh, now I get to present it.
Take that!
I found this object in the hallway earlier. What is that big substance? It may not look it, but this is actually a piece of a balloon. I see. And I suppose you would like me to accept that pink balloon into the court record? Your Honor, I present this piece of evidence in order to overrule your testimony. What? Your Honor, your argument goes as follows. You saw no one in the hall and you heard the gunshot. Now there is no guarantee the detective was sitting on the bench at that time. Therefore, you believe you must have been at the crime scene, defendant lobby number 2. Am I correct? Yes, that's exactly right. Let me ask you something. Do you think that gunshot you heard was ever produced by a real gun? I think I've said enough that you can even figure out the rest on your own. Your Honor, you were fooled by the popping of this balloon to think it was a gunshot. What bit of trickery is this? That was a good effort you put forth, Miles Edgeworth. But if it was me, I'd have this wrapped this thing up before the judge even realized. Gotta elaborate on how one ends something before it even begins. Well, to be honest, I did think that the sound was a bit off from a real gunshot sound. But who could have guessed that someone would pop a balloon in a place like this? That's true, one doesn't usually think balloons in conjunction with courthouse. There was a clown. Wait, please no. Not actually. I want to trade. I want to trade these coins at you. That's it. The balloon that girl was holding explains everything. Your Honor, if it makes you feel any better, you didn't lie once in your testimony. Although I can't really vouch for its accuracy. Oh no. That giving testimony could be such a difficult thing to do. What have I done? I owe Detective Gumshoe a very, very big apology. I will see it to myself that he's released. Wait. There are still a few things I have yet to resolve about what happened in the hallway. Your Honor, I request your permission to further question Detective Gumshoe. But why? I thought we cleared his name. Whatever we did just now or not, I still cannot say. The only thing that I can do for now is to continue my quest for the perfect explanation. And to that end, I must resolve the remaining issues pertaining to the events that occurred in the hallway. Very well, Bailiff, please bring Detective Gumshoe into the courtroom. I must fulfill my mission and find the perfect explanation of this case. This is to be continued. No. Okay, good. Alright, it's Gumshoe. Hey, Gumshoe. Oh, that's Gumshoe's voice. That's not Gumshoe. What is it now, pal? Is it time for my trial already? I've already told you a gazillion times, pal. I didn't do it. I'll be the judge of that, Detective Gumshoe. Look at my gigantic finger. No, you won't. And I'll be the judge of that. No, I'm the judge around here, and I'll be the judge of that. Why can't you guys be a little less judgmental? Yes, well, speaking of hasty judgments, Detective Gumshoe, I'm afraid I must apologize for an error in judgment on my part. Your Honor, I don't believe you should apologize just yet. We have yet to prove these young men innocent of this crime. Ah, I guess so. What are you guys talking about? In any case, you shushy, I would like you to testify to your actions while you were on guard duty. And please remember, you are not on trial. This is all just a part of the investigation. As such, you may still be found to be innocent. However, if you should give false testimony, I will have Francisca whip you. Ouch. My will objected loud and clear. If you are found to be lying, you will be held indefinitely, understood? I got you, pal. Thinking back to that state of the crime scene in the judge's testimony, it's obvious that the Gumshoe's lying. And if I can't break his lie, then we may never get to a break in this case. There we go. I came down to this courthouse on Detective Bad's orders. That's how we got here. He ordered me to stand guard in front of lobby number 2. From that time on, until I heard the gunshot, I was in that hallway the whole time. I'll buy other as a detective, I swear it wasn't me, pal. He's still singing the same tired tune. In that case, I'll just have to change the melody. I know he's lying. It's time I pulled the information I need out of him. On orders.
Hold it.
So was it really Detective Bad who called you down here? You bet it was, pal. I was left in charge of the precinct while everyone was out, and this call comes in. I want you down in 1 minute flat, he said. Well, I thought this was my big chance, my first case, so I made a mad dash down here. Although I couldn't exactly get here in a minute flat. So... Wrong voice. So, how long did it take you? About 10 minutes, I guess. And what was the Detective Bad doing when you finally made it? He was waiting for me down to the first floor in the entranceway, pal. Okay. I don't have anything for that. As soon as I got here, you ought to be a stand guard in front of lobby number 2. That seems about right. Exactly in lobby number 2. Stand guard in front of lobby number 2. Okay, seems about right. And from that time until I heard the gunshot, I was in the hallway the whole time. Oh, were you not in the hallway at one point? This one seems suspicious. You've been in the hallway the whole time. However, it is not a fact that you did something while you were in the hallway. Of course I did something. I guarded the door to lobby number 2, pal. What else?
Very well, then. What exactly does guarding that door entail?
Well, to put it simply... Oh, I know. It was my job to stand in front of the door without moving an inch.
Oh. Detective Gumshoe, you mean to tell me that you didn't take a single step away from the door to lobby number 2? Is that really what you wish to testify to the effect of?
You got it, pal. Gonna take a single step away from that door, just like I was ordered not to. You are clearly lying. Okay. Are you just embarrassed? Like, oh, you're a murderer, like, bro, dude. Whoa. Why is everyone looking so quiet all of a sudden?
Because we're all in shock. And all of your other stupidity.
Scruffy, if you're going to lie, at least tell us more believable one. Youch! But I'm not lying.
I should hurry up and break this and step into that's what it will close.
Alright, yeah, okay.
Objection!
Yeah, I mean... Come on.
I have an objection.
What is it, pal?
Detective Gumshoe, I wonder if you might recognize this from somewhere. I'm saying this really fast because I'm angry.
Hey, it's one of those things. This Cora has special Swiss rolls right now.
Precisely. In that case, I suppose that you also recall the sullied hallway bench.
Hey, you know what? I think it was probably me that did that.
Detective Gumshoe, you know you can't go around dirtying up the courthouse like this. You inconsiderate, slovenly pig.
I promise I'll clean up later, I swear.
Now then, shall we get down to business? I'm about to break it down for you. Yeah, my little dancer. I'm not gonna do it now because I'm very mad and angry about the fact that you didn't move an inch, even a single step from in front of the door. If that were really the case, then how were you able to buy a pack of Swiss rolls? Furthermore, if you didn't move a single step from in front of that door, how did you manage to get that bench dirty with your grubby hands? Youch! It appears that Princess's grip can do more damage than my words alone can.
Alright, I confess, pal. I was hungry, so I bought a pack for myself, okay? I thought I'd get chewed out again if anyone found me out about me eating on the job. So I didn't want to say anything. Are you still technically guarding the door? You're watching it. Why didn't you eat? Don't you have breaks? Something like that.
Well, unfortunately for you, I saw you do the whole dastardly deed. I clearly saw you buying a pack of Swiss rolls at the vending machine.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. But that's all I'm sorry for, you got it? Because I'm not holding anything else back.
That last statement may sound like it makes sense. However, there's the thing I don't quite believe about it. Are you sure you're not withholding further information from us?
Of course not. I've got nothing else to hide, pal.
Oh, if that were only true, Detective Gumshoe.
But it's true, pal. I swear there's nothing else.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you're aware of the price of the pack of Swiss rolls, correct?
Huh? Are we good, pal?
That vending machine is out in the hallway. He's selling a pack of 2 Swiss rolls for 6 a pack. And yet, according to you, SpongeBob Patrick person, you didn't have any cash on you until you cashed your 5 annual bucks, your buckaroos, isn't that right?
Oing, oing, boing.
Let me ask you something. How did you manage to purchase the pack all by yourself? Can you provide me with a proper explanation to that?
I told you I bought them myself, pal. If there was anyone else in that hallway with me, so there's no one that could help me buy it. Wait, don't tell me. You've got some kind of proof that there was someone else in the hallway, don't you?
Correct.
As if you could. I mean, what are the chances of that? Oh, wait.
You do? Of course I do. What? How? What proof do I have that there must have been someone else in the hallway?
Take that!
Hey, you showed that bit to me not only 2 seconds ago, pal. Yeah, I think you are under the mistaken impression that I bought this pack of rolls. Wait, if you didn't buy it, then that means you must have stolen it, you thief. What? I never do such a thing. You liars are all the same. You started as thieves. You're under arrest, pal. I believe you meant to assert that all thieves start out as liars. In that case, what does that mean about you, detective? This particular Swiss roll is dropped by a certain someone. Oh. There were 2 rolls in this package. You ate one of them. But you then gave the other one to a certain other person, didn't you? No way, pal. You got it all wrong. I ate both of them. Oh. My shins! It would appear that I've caught you at last. I don't you dare do anything bad to that girl. It would appear that they do know each other, after all. So, why do you continue to come up to me and kick me? Have I wronged you somehow? I have a name, it's Kay. Kay what? Kay Faraday. Faraday? Are you perhaps Mr. Faraday's daughter? I'm not a you, I'm Kay. Kay. You know, good little girls don't kick other people. Especially not hard enough to leave nasty bruises like the way you do. Well, that you shouldn't have put Gummy under arrest, mister. Gummy? I guess that she's talking about Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, I got that, Judge. That's a cute nickname you've given him. Gummy didn't do anything wrong. Okay. It appears that I will need to speak with her in a bit more detail. Rawr. I'm gonna talk to you. Not I'm gay. She's like a stray cat. Well, I should feed her something.
Take that!
Are you want a Swiss roll? Okay, I promise I have to give this to you if you calm down. A Swiss roll. It really belongs to you, though, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm saving it for Daddy. Oh my. Your father, he's... Oh, don't say another word, pal. She doesn't know yet. Thanks for watching out for me, Gummy. But I already know about Daddy. I've heard the guards talking. About how he's not here anymore. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't protect him. Okay. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna... cry. It's alright, let it all out. Your father just passed away after all. Wow, you don't have to say that again, dude. Okay. I myself was also involved in a case at this courthouse when I was a young child. In a case in which my father, who was a defense attorney, passed away. All of my dreams of becoming a lawyer. Okay, my god. Were crushed into fine ash on that nightmare's day. Even now, the wound festers deep in the depths of my soul. Oh my god. The barking Luna is barking again. My dog loves barking so much. That's so nice. Really annoying. Ever since that incident, I've dedicated myself to locking away every criminal I can. And now that I have this happen right in front of me, this child, I feel certain shared fate, a common bond between us. Must ask with what sort of gentleman are you? Are you going to stand there and watch a lady cry? Ah, you're right, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, how about we use this handkerchief here and dry your little eyes? Oh. Oh, my God. No, my God. Don't blow your nose on that. I feel better now, thanks. No. Alright, let's do court. This is the defense attorney's bench. I'd probably be sitting on this side of the courtroom and if that incident had happened. What are you talking about? Lately, as the more wrinkly your face becomes, the less I'm able to read what you're thinking. Well, I never. I'll have you know I don't have a single wrinkle on my beautiful, youthful brow. Okay, bye. Hey, Judge. Okay, are you going to be alright? Yep, I'm already alright. That was fast. Somehow I highly doubt that, but I'm not going to push it. I promised Daddy I'd never cried for the strangers. You're a good kid, aren't you? Okay. I always keep your promises, right? Yeah, that's right. Even if I can't see Daddy anymore, I'm still going to keep all my promises. You're a very brave girl, Kay. You're a very brave child for keeping the promises you made to Papa. Which one? Only them testifies that you didn't cry just for you. Thank you very much, lady. It's nothing. I'm telling you the truth after all. It would appear that because her father was a respected prosecutor, Francis was sympathetic to Kay's feelings. Kay, what kind of person was your father? Daddy was a hero of justice. His job was to catch all the bad people in the world. So to you, a prosecutor is a hero of justice, huh? I suppose we are in a sense, as we are the ones who seek guilty verdicts for criminals. Plus, you know what? Whenever I came to the courthouse, Daddy would buy me my absolute favorite treat, Swiss rolls. Oh? I want to be a hero of justice someday, just like Daddy. So I've been working really hard. I see, and what have you been working hard on? I'm working hard to keep all the promises Daddy and I made together. I promise notebook? May I take a look inside, Kay? Sure, okay. Let me look through here. It appears to be an exchange of diaries once between father and daughter. Mr. Faraday's writing conveys a sense of the kind man he was. You let me read it? This little notebook just came in handy later. Thank you for showing it to me, Kay. You'll continue to work hard and become a hero just like your father. I'm gonna try. Hey Kay, so I'm a detective that catches the bad people, right? That makes me a hero too. Yeah, you're really cool too, Gummy. Yeah, aren't I, Kay? Like, this guy's just like... was this guy just like soaking up his ego real quick? Like, what is this? What is with these two? I hand down the verdicts of justice, so that makes me a hero too. Yes, and thanks to your so heroic testimony. You almost painted the Zet detective as a vile criminal and sent him off to jail. I'm really sorry about the Zet. What? I'm now German. Gummy, he's not a bad man, okay? The poor judge, he's being treated like a vile criminal rather than a hero of justice. It appears that you and Detective Gumshoe are good friends, Kay. Yeah, we're friends. In that case, would you mind telling me a little more about him? Yeah, give me the promise notebook. What's that? Yeah, look in that. Okay, nice. Actually, look. Let's look. Nice. Never take seats from a stranger. Never go anywhere with a stranger. Always give people a smile, even when people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. Guys, just to make sure that everyone follows the rules. Okay, be a good girl. Promise that you'll keep your promises to be, okay? Aw. Gumshoe. So I take it that you ran into Detective Gumshoe earlier? Yep. I was on my way to see Daddy when I saw Gummy standing there. He was standing in the hallway, staring really hard at the vending machine, so I said hi. When was this? Huh? Oh, before everything got crazy. How long were you two of you together? We only talked for a little while. And then we went our own ways. That's right, Belkade. I only talked for a little while, and that's it. Oh? Which means we have now confirmed that Kay was in the hallway during the recess, isn't that right? You got me. At least I'm picking a Gummy, mister. Very well then. I'll just have to speak with the good detective in private later. So he's dancing to the music. Were you the one who bought this pack of Swiss rolls, Kay? Well, I didn't really have a lot of money. I somehow made $1 out of all the pennies and quarters I had. But that still wasn't enough, and I really, really wanted one.
Come to think of it, she did come in and ask me to exchange a handful of change for $1. And that's when you came and asked me to change your money, right?
Yeah, that's a bunch. It takes a bunch for doing that, mister.
Sure. But let me ask you, even with that $1, you still didn't have enough, correct?
Well, that's why... Hey, if you bully Kay anymore, I'm gonna have to arrest you, pal. Need I remind you that you're the one currently under arrest? Yo.
I sense that Kay is going to be less than forthcoming with this question.
I'm sorry about your roughly thing.
Yes, well, it's possibly drenched in your nasal mucus. Don't worry, Kay, I have a spare. So here, you can have this one.
Daddy said, never take things from a stranger.
That's one of the promises you made in your promise book, correct?
Yeah, look, see, it's right up here on the page.
Alright, man, I'm not giving this to you. I merely allow you to borrow it. You can take it home, wash it nice and clean, and then give it back to me next time we meet.
Okay, Daddy never said I couldn't borrow things from strangers.
Now then, Detective Gumshoe.
Oh.
I believe it's now crystal clear that you were with Little Kay in that hallway.
Gar, I told you to stop being mean to Gummy. Miss Edgeworth, there is still something you have yet to resolve.
I beg your pardon?
You still haven't offered an explanation for why that man would lie to us.
That's... well...
Gummy, don't tell me you lied for my sake. Hey, don't worry about it, Kay. Everything's gonna be okay.
So that's why.
So what was Detective Gumshoe's motive for lying? You can't explain that, then you can't call this a perfect investigation.
His reason for lying is very simple.
What?
Here's what I believe to be his reason. From simple observation of the detective's actions and his interactions with Kay, it's obvious that the detective was lying for the younger girl's sake. And this piece of evidence will show you exactly why.
The balloon?
Take that!
This is evidence. This is that piece of evidence.
That's how you showing me that for the Super Dad, I think. Okay, yeah, I messed up. Yeah, okay.
Take that!
Not that either. Wait, what was it then?
Take that!
That? Nope, not that either. What is it?
Take that!
I guess it's this. Mr. Faraday and Kay's promise notebook. How does this thing explain anything?
If you could take a look at this page, it's clearly written that Kay should never take things from a stranger. When Detective Gumshoe heard about that promise, he tried to cover for Kay.
What a foolish reason for a fool. Oh my god. Yoey. Gummy, you lied because of me, didn't you? Because I'm your friend, Kay, that's why. Gummy.
At long last, Detective Gumshoe, can you please tell me the whole truth now?
Guess there's no beating you, pal. Okay, I'll spill the goods.
I've been standing guard for a while. I was getting really hungry, and that snack vending machine was taunting me. But all the cash you had on you was $5, and that wasn't enough to buy anything, right? After all, the cheapest item in that machine is a $6 pack of Swiss rolls. Yeah, but then, like an angel from heaven, Kay showed up. I was thinking about sharing a stack with Daddy, so I wanted to buy a Swiss roll. I only had about $1 in coins. So we pooled by $5 and our $1 together. Bought a pack of Swiss rolls together. But I was worried about breaking one of my promises. Something Gummy said. Miss Faraday's one scary guy when he gets mad. But don't worry, you won't get in trouble if I don't tell, right? Besides, you bought it with me. So you didn't really get it from me, you know? He told me it'd be okay. He gave me the whole roll to save and give it to Daddy. Knew that Scruffy could be so inconsiderate. Indeed. Detective, I take it that you then sat down on the bench and ate the rolls together. Yeah, we split the other roll and ate it right there. The sweet taste of that cake's chocolate. I'll never forget it as long as I live, pal. Anyway. Okay, I believe this also belongs to you. Oh, that's from the balloon I popped. It's Batman has to leave garbage lying around, Kay. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I can't blame you for not throwing this one piece away. If I was sitting high up on a windowsill there, you couldn't see it. So just this once, I forgive you. But that balloon, I wanted to surprise Gumby a little, so I popped it on purpose. And because of me, Gumby dropped his half of the Swiss roll. Wow, you really got me there, pal. So I thought maybe I should give Gumby this other roll. And then I saw you pick a Gummy Mister. So you kicked me. Is that it? You sure are the feisty one. I'm really sorry, mister. It's alright, I'm perfectly unharmed. But about the Swiss roll. Actually, I'm very hurt. Can you give me a band-aid? Would it be alright for you if I held onto it until Detective Gumshoe's cleared of all charges and free to go? Yeah, sure. Just make sure you give it to Gummy afterwards, okay? Of course, I promise. Now then, I believe we have proven beyond the shadow of a doubt that Detective Gumshoe was in the hallway for the entire duration of his duty, which undeniably proves that Detective Gumshoe could not have committed the double murders. Oh, why are you here? Actually, it proves just the opposite, Edgeworth. You've just shown that Detective Gumshoe is the only one who could have committed the crime. What do you mean? It's quite rude to eavesdrop, miss you. I'm getting lectured on my manners by a girl with a penchant for whipping people. What? How dare you talk with such insolence? You're wrong, Lady. Gumby's not the bad guy. Oh, and what do we have here? What is the child doing here at the courthouse? Bailiff, please take this child away. Miss Callisto, that girl is Mr. Faraday's. I know. So what? I think that just because she's the victim's daughter, she gets to just run wild all around the crime scene. I think it's naturally quite dangerous for her to speak nothing of getting underfoot. I suppose you're right, however. As long as we're in agreement on that point, let's get back to the real issue at hand. Now, Detective, you're in front of the door to lobby number 2 the entire time, correct? Yeah, but... You see? Isn't it obvious that it could only be the detective? He's the only person who could have gone into lobby number 2 at the time of the murders. I have no counter on my argument. Oh, she just said it was the only one. Don't worry, I've already put in the necessary paperwork for his formal arrest. That's your evidence. We know other people were here. But the investigation's far from over. Oh, that's right. I was going to speak with you about that. Don't you think it's reckless to talk the suspect out in the open without a guard? I suppose it is. As to someone with more experience in law than you, allow me to share something.
Always keep a good eye on a criminal, or you may regret what comes out of your negligence. Oh, Miles, I can't believe you're letting this woman lecture you like this. Is this as unforgivable as a disciple of Von Karma? Down, Tigress. Now then, I'll be looking forward to the results of your investigation. So we're back to square one. Actually, this is the last chance. I can tell you that if we fail to solve this case, Victim Gumshoe will be formally charged under all of the circumstantial evidence. This investigation is not over yet. There's still one location we have yet to inspect. It's where Detective Bad and Miss Yu were at the time of the crime, lobby number 1. Oh wow, this is super long. I'll keep on going. Oh, what is this incredibly overpowering sweet scent? It smells like flowers. Uncle Bad, is it? Isn't that the Bad and Gay over there? Looks like she managed to escape as a bailiff. Oh, that's not quite it. Not too bad, but it's so pretty. I think you're still a bit too young to be wearing that. Since you found it, I guess I can let you keep it. Thanks, I'll treasure it always. Those two seem to get along rather well. And here. Oh, here. Got something else for you. Yeah, thank you, Uncle Bad. Earlier, I ate one of these with Gummy. Gummy. Oh, you mean Gumshoe. Gummy has tried to be nice to me because I was gonna get in trouble, and then he got in trouble because he lied to protect me. Gummy. I know he didn't kill Daddy. Don't cry. Faraday would be sad if he saw you crying. I'm not crying. Okay. Oh, it's the Mister from before, and Lady too. Don't you think it would be a good idea to go home for the time being? You're not involved in the investigation, so it's for the best if you do. Actually, I'm Uncle Bad's assistant, so I'm related to the investigation. Is that so, Detective Bad? Yeah, I guess. But you were just scolding us like kids to not mess up the crime scene. And now you let this child run free? Why? People are free to investigate things outside of the actual crime scene. You also had a few things she wanted to look into. Got a problem with that? I don't have a problem with that, but I'm curious as to what Miss Yu is looking into. Uncle Pat, I'm gonna look somewhere else now, okay? Alright, I'm counting on you. Oh, that's right. Hey, Mister. Yes, what is it? I know Guppy really isn't the bad guy, I mean it. So please, find the real bad guy, okay? I would forgive whoever did this, but in the absence of the perfect piece of testimony and evidence, there is no one else who could be the real culprit other than Detective Gumshoe. She wanted off while I was pondering. Hey, Bad. The Bad, what exactly was Kay searching for? Nothing that concerns you, boy. Oh, and I suppose it has something to do with Kay. It does, because she's Faraday's daughter. Anyway, hurry up and get to the point. No, Mr. McGunn. I don't have time to waste. Sounds like you'd be rather be left alone. I have something I'd like to confirm with you once again. I don't have anything to say to you. Be that as it may, I still have questions that we need answers to. Now then, first of all, what is the overpowering spell that is from permitting this room? Upon entering this room, I thought I was going to suffocate. It's that ultra strong perfume you wears. She spilled some. I was having a bad time of it myself. Get it? So funny, I'm so funny. I didn't think twice and I opened the window, but that smell's still here. Costume, huh? Perfume. Oh my. So you're on the sweet side of the air. It is perfume. Well, it's giving off quite a stench. I bet it's some cheap, no name brand. She said it's a famous brand from overseas. It's a knockoff. Yes, definitely a knockoff. No disrespect, but she forced one of those bottles on me. Dear little girl, you can have it. I was born for such a more expensive and refined perfume. However, how you just happen to have a spare, I suppose I'll take it. Miles Edge. Wrong one. Miles Edge. You will hold on to this bottle without fail. Why can't you ever be honest about her wants? So now we have the perfume Miss U wears. Just fantastic. Very useful evidence. Is that why you wanted to talk about? If so, going back to investigating. Actually, I still have a few other things I wish to inquire about. They were in this room the entire recess. Like I said, I made a call to the precinct to get that big lug down here. But other than that, I was waiting for the recess to end in here. At least your story is consistent. Earlier, you stated that you were in the lobby with Miss Yu. Yeah, I was. She said she wanted to talk to me about something, so we came in. Oh my god. Hey. Scared me. Oh.
I'm looking at a number 420.
He actually made me jump. I have no sound on. This is why I have no notifications on.
Is that... Whoa. Is that Judge and Gumshoe on a date?
Yeah. I don't know when this happens. This happens once, apparently.
I guess I missed a chapter.
It's a lot of stuff happening. We set up,
It's like when you're reading a book and you miss a page.
The entire page is gone. Oh no.
And then you find out that the two characters are gay and together.
This happens between chapters, this is the reveal. Ew. Oh, there we go.
Wait, where do I have the gay flag here?
Wait, is my capture the right way?
What do you mean the right way?
Like, it's not inverted, like opposite, or whatever. I don't remember what it's called.
No, it's not.
Okay, good.
No. You see it correctly.
Because it's
Yes.
normal on my end, and usually it's the opposite of normal on my end. So maybe they just fixed that then. They fixed the thing. Oh, how you doing anyway?
Cigarette. I'm looking at this cigarette moving in Dr. Bad's mouth.
It's an interesting item. We just got done with the judge.
Oh hey, what time tomorrow is the circus stuff?
The circus. Oh yeah, let me check. I forgot. It said like I don't remember what time though. It'd be on their account, I think. Not Blue Sky. I can do this sideways, alright. They're talking about We say see you on June 20th. Did I say the time actually?
Oh no. Okay. Then we'll see.
They got this. How they not have time yet? It's gotta be on the trailer then. I'll have to find the trailer. Oh, I guess it should be easy actually. Digital.
Oh no, I don't want to watch the trailer. Okay, you have to tell me.
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at the description.
Oh, and I saw the ending of The Secret of the Mimic.
You did?
Yeah.
How was it?
Turns out I don't know if I should spoil on stream, so I'd rather.
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna avoid saying
spoilers.
spoilers. I'm gonna avoid saying spoilers.
Oh, okay. I can just say spoilers.
I'm not gonna lie,
Warning.
I feel kinda dissatisfied
Yeah?
because it ended the usual way.
Same.
It just ends the usual Five Nights at Freddy's way. Nothing special.
It's not the true ending, right?
Yeah, not the true ending. I'm talking about probably the first one you get.
The true ending's a little better.
I'm gonna see the true ending later because I see that my favorite Polish YouTuber who was recording this just released the video of a true ending, but it's over an hour long, so I'm gonna watch it later.
Yeah, it's better. The one they do there is like. Oh, hello, Phoenix, right? To the chat.
Wait, what? That's Phoenix, right?
Why does this happen a lot of time? I love younger Edward. This is back in time. Okay, so what were we saying a second ago?
Something about the mimic.
Yeah, okay. Normal ending kinda sucks. I didn't like the normal ending. Not FNAF. Phoenix canonically hates FNAF.
I keep a picture of younger Edgeworth in my time interest.
I gotta have the nostalgia ready. I don't know what was so. Okay. What were we doing last? We interrogated the judge, and then judge admits because judge is horrible at a lot of things. But
I don't know. I just spawned.
it's a judge appears, and then I'm just like re-explaining it.
Okay.
A judge appears out of thin air with a blunt. This
Yeah,
is what
I remember
happens.
him
Definitely
smoking
happens.
a lot of weed last time.
He admits to it.
Oh, he admits that he was smoking in the toilet.
Yeah,
Okay.
in the toilet.
Hey, he was talking about men's bathroom a lot.
Yeah, and then Gumshoe was proved innocent, but then not proved innocent because you came in and said, "No, it has to be Gumshoe because no one else was there." And that was her reasoning. And then she left. Phoenix in current distress. Then what are you saying that the Gumshoe?
What's going on outside your window? Do you live in Detroit?
This might be true.
Newport. Oh my god.
You and you were in 2 different locations.
Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
What is Bad's voice? I forgot. Oh, Newport, yeah. I guess I am. I don't listen to voices. Interesting. Speaking of Zed's lawyer, she seems to have a great dislike for you. Oof. Alright, Miss Yu was the sister of the victim of the KG-8 incident. And as I recall, Detective Bad was the lead detective on the case. I wonder if the reason for her disdain is simply because you failed to coerce. I thought this was coerce. Guards. See, I am implicating you and stuff, but you were because you are lead, on case. You knew. I know many things.
He's trying to put his gun up. I don't think
He's pulling his gun out. Oh no, this is bad.
this is very bad.
You wanna know what he just said? He said, he said, oh, it was very. He literally said bad in the same sentence. He's like, this is a very bad situation. Or something like that. I forgot.
They're on a roll in this chapter.
They're really good.
We've got Miss Yu, we've got Mr. Bad, Edgeworth, who keeps talking about being worth.
Like very worth. May I also ask you that I know that today's trial involving the Cadopian Embassy staff member, Big Finger, is being referred to as the second KG-8 incident. Then, Detective.
It looks like Mr. Bad was very locked onto that thing.
I'm really looking at it. I mean, right now he's really locked onto that hairline, but now the detective, I will be honest with me. It told me the truth behind your relationship with Miss Yu, Mr. Faraday. In KG-8, what? Oh yeah. If you already know that much, I guess I'd be alright to tell you. Then, I'd like to ask you a few questions about the KG-8 incident. It's not exactly a happy story. Other than the people who were directly involved, you two will be the first to hear what I'm about to tell. Oh, Lolly? Wait, what? The whole time?
I did not expect that.
The reveal.
That's a plot twist of century.
It was not a cigarette the whole time. He doesn't smoke.
Wow. He's not that bad as I thought.
Oh no. The honest truth behind the KG-8 incident. What? Faraday, you and I. As you already know.
You and I.
You and I. As you already know, we were involved with the KG-8 incident. Faraday, Munch, and I were originally on the trail of a smuggling ring. You mean the smuggling case involving one of the Amano group's secretaries? That trial was just a front. A facade. Yeah. But the case became tainted. All because the witness who was going to testify about the Amano group's ties to the smuggling ring, CCU, was killed. And then what became of the secretary who was arrested? His name was Colin Devon. What? Really? Oh. I don't think you were there for that last case when this guy was involved, were you?
No, I have no idea who that is.
He was a victim in last case.
Oh. But it's like,
Yeah.
The last case was the last case also back in the past.
No, it was future.
Okay, so he's
Alive right
he's
now.
still alive now. Yeah.
My little pop back on my mouth. To be honest, that guy didn't know a thing about the smuggling ring. But he confessed to knowing about it anyway. Devil Ray was probably being intimidated by the big boss man, just another scapegoat. The boss man of the Amano group. He can't seriously beat Mr. Ernest Amano, also was in the last case. That can't be right, it's probably just the bad personal hypothesis. What is he trying to do, suspecting Mr. Amano being involved with smuggling? I suppose it would have been quite difficult to secure an acquittal after he confessed. Was the man who killed CCU Manny Cochin? Was a completely different person. But since he's already been acquitted of murder, Mr. Faraday, how could you let him go? Well, never do correctly. I heard that Mr. Faraday had an important piece of evidence stolen from him. Yeah, that wasn't Faraday's fault. It was mine. I took it. I mean, I wasn't vigilant enough. Faraday, you are supposed to protect them both. While putting my hand in jacket for gun. Miss, you did not mention that as well. About how Detective Bat was supposed to guard her sister. But even I was supposed to protect them. Well, I fell into their trap. That's kind of trapped. The holes in this jacket are a testament to that trap. So that's like that's the lore of the holes. The gunshot. They're all from one place. You mean you were fired upon? You were shot at that many times in one gunfight? No. What do you mean then? Only about half of these are from that case.
So he lied just now.
Just lies. Okay. But the reason I could do with this jacket is to remind myself of the lessons I learned from the KG8 incident. I see. I couldn't protect CCU, and the suspect was found not guilty. We had hit a brick wall, as far as the law was concerned. And that's when she came to the courtroom, the victim's sister. That's when I first met Callisto Yu. And she's definitely the villain.
Callisto. That's the first time I hear her name.
Yeah. Heard it like a few times, not much though. About when you first met Miss Yu. I was on the day the verdict of the KG8 incident was handed down. Was it not? Oh yeah, Faraday and I, we apologized to her from the bottom of our hearts. It was all we could do, but just saying you're sorry won't bring my sister back, she said. And then she gave me a hard slap across the face, and my sucker fell out of my mouth. I was very sad. Well, she certainly had a lot of self-control to stop at a slap. If it was Vesby, not even 100 lashes would have been punishment enough.
Or shadowy.
No. I suppose not. You said it herself. I love he has like a shock sprite when he does that. Every time. You said herself that she never wanted to see either of us again. But after that, you've seen her many times over, correct? Yeah, Faraday and I, even after the KG8 incident had come to a close, we continued to hunt down the smuggling ring, and we got involved in a variety of cases. But it was no use. We cracked so many different cases. But the result was always the same. We couldn't find the real mastermind behind the ring. And was the ring really that big? It was in the pursuit of the ring. It was in the pursuit of the ring that we met you once again. That sounds like... That sounds kind of sick. It was during a trial related to the smuggling ring. Faraday was the prosecutor and I, as the lead detective, took to the witness stand. She appeared out of the blue as the defense attorney. Oh, more, okay. Her client was related to the smuggling ring and she was defending them? Yeah. He was pursuing the ring as best she could as a lawyer. I think she defended Rail this time for the same reason. Come to think of it, Busy, you did say something to that effect. I've had my own agenda. I'm still not for leaving. Okay, well, I'll read it. And for that, you haven't had a single qualm about defending a known killer. Don't put words in my mouth, I said no such thing. The only way I get close to Mr. Bell was to be his lawyer. I had no intention of covering for him ever. So don't you dare suggest I was going to. It doesn't matter what her reason is. Helping a criminal is just despicable. You're so naive, little girl. I could have stolen this lollipop from you. That's how naive you are. I'm so evil. And this is in fact yours. I stole it from you. How dare you insult the Zetator von Karma? Just like us, you felt that she had hit the limit of what the law could do. I'm gonna pull out a gun. Oh, that's all. I called out my gun. The law is merely a tool. There's no limit to it. Only the skill of the craftsman.
We hit the limit of what law can do, so I'm pulling out my gun.
No more law, which means my gun.
My gun goes by the name of law.
My gun is now law. You two are still too young, but one day you'll know what I mean. But enough side-tracking. What matters is that we met you again in pursuit of the smuggling ring. That's all. Oh yeah, did you see, the, like, Google got leaked and stuff?
What got leaked?
Like, Google passwords, like, 16 billion of them.
Oh,
Like,
no.
Google logins, yeah. I changed my password just in case, but... It was on the news, apparently. Though Google didn't say anything about it, so I don't know. I don't know how it was confirmed.
I'm just gonna quickly check all my emails. Just in case, I'll change the password.
Yeah, if I tell you, I forgot to say that sort of thing. Just in case. I checked my, even, like, you know how you can, like, search dark web history to see if any information's, like, messed up on your Google account? I checked that, so nothing was leaked yet, it seems, so I don't know. Like, I have, like, a really good setup for my password and thing, because I've had, like, someone get into my thing before. Or my thing leaked before. So, I already have it set up. So, not getting in any way. I don't even, like, I don't use my, like, you know, like, you have your email for your Google account. I don't use my main email for my Google account. I just use, like, a separate, like, alternate email I use. It's actually kind of useful. Alright. So what was your relation to Mr. Faraday? You seem to know Kay fairly well. I met him. He was a rookie prosecutor. Known to him ever since. I was just worried that, like, it leaked passwords, like saved passwords, because that was so bad when that happened to me last time. Because I usually save my passwords on my computer. Which you probably shouldn't do that. Okay, you got it? Okay, good. Do you save your passwords on your computer? I do.
I use called Password Manager.
Yeah, I do too. It says you don't. Like, they say don't use it, but I was like, I don't care.
Nah, password managers are good, but I'd recommend setting a password for Password Manager, and like remembering just one password for your Password Manager.
Oh, can you do that? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some password managers allow that.
Should try to see if it allows that.
For example, the one in Firefox does that.
Oh, I need to do that then. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's really
you
important.
can set up a master password, and it's just like remember one password and use randomly generated passwords for everything else, and let the password manager remember them for you.
I need that because last time I got, I don't know if you were like there. I like had what was I doing? I downloaded something online and it gave me a virus. And immediately took all of my passwords, saved passwords, so I had to change all of them. Took like everything of that, so I had to change all of them. So that's like, I definitely want to set that up. I'm gonna set that up after. Because I am worried that's gonna happen again.
Useful.
Though, I check all my files now, it's because I checked, I think I was trying to get Undertale. On PC or something. I don't remember. I was trying to get it, and it was really, I noticed something was weird because you download it and it says it asks for administrator like it was a compressed package or whatever, or encrypted. It was encrypted first of all, and it said it needed administrative access, or yeah, administrative access, which is big red flag. Never did do that. Never let it have access. Though it didn't do much though. Actually, it might be the one that messed up my, you know how my files, like, my file explorer, like, kind of weird?
Yeah.
I might have messed that up when did that happen. I don't know. I don't know how else that would happen. My desktop is, like, everything's inside my desktop, which makes no sense. It makes no sense. It's like, my file explorer makes no sense, I don't know how it works. Okay, I've known her since the day she was born. Faraday and we cracked quite a few cases together. Wait, this whole time he's had this lollipop in his mouth, enjoying the lollipop? He's like, the whole time.
Yeah, you think he's so serious.
He's just been hanging out.
Scary and stuff, and then he's just mirror in his pocket, lollipop.
It's so good. That's so good. That makes a lot of sense, because if it was a cigarette, then how does he move it like this?
Yeah, that actually makes sense, because I was wondering about how the hell do you move a cigarette like.
Yeah, because it's not, he's like moving his lips anyway.
But this way, it makes sense.
It makes more sense. It's like full mouth movement. But you two seem to have made no progress at all in the Yatagarasu case. I'm going to shoot you, Edward. Did we touch a nerve? I only have one thing to say to you. No one knew more about the Yatagarasu than me and Faraday. That's why I was called upon to testify at today's trial, to prove that Rel was not the real Yatagarasu, which I would have done if he hadn't turned around and accused Faraday. After the accusation, I was asked to testify, but this time, I prove or disprove the accusation, but I guess I won't be doing that either. Such as what that statement that meets the eye. Ooh. Trying to prove something. Ooh, interesting. That's interesting. Perhaps a bit more digging into Yatagarasu is necessary. Finger, you claim to know much about the Yatagarasu. Would you care to share what you know with me? What you two should be looking for right now is proof of murderous intent towards Faraday and Rel. I agree, which is why I'm asking you about the Yatagarasu. What? The KG8 incident, and the second KG8 incident. Both of these cases are tied to the smuggling ring.
And in both these cases, the witness who was to testify about the ring was murdered. However, there is one point in which they differ. And that is the presence or absence of the great Tifi Adigarasu. Mr. Rail claimed to be the Adigarasu, however, in the middle of the trial. So he suddenly declared Mr. Faraday to be the real Adigarasu. Then during the recess, they were both killed. Don't you find that to be the least bit odd? It's like suspicious. It's like very suspicious, isn't it? Miles Edgeworth, stop beating around the bush and spit it out already. No, I believe that there must be a reason that the two men suspected of being the Adigarasu were both killed at the same time. A reason, huh? So in order to catch Mr. Faraday's and Mr. Rail's cold-blooded killer, I feel that I need to learn as much as I can about the Adigarasu. If that will help solve this case... Here's my lollipop. I'll sure tell you. I'll tell you the reason why we've never caught the Adigarasu. Oh, okay. You're just gonna... Alright. But that's sudden outburst for it. It was made
It's
me
because
drippy
he
by
is
it.
the Adigarasu.
I am the Adigarasu. No. Still accidentally with me anyway. Three main reasons why the Adigarasu will always be one step ahead. Because I am... First, the Adigarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Adigarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. Third, I'm the Adigarasu. The Adigarasu doesn't... I'm just kidding, that was a joke. The Adigarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind ever. Please don't arrest me.
That's sad. I hope... I hope he will confess.
Oh. I see, so those are the Adigarasu special traits. The skill tree, you could say. Sounds like an incredibly elusive thief. Got that 100 in sneak. The Adigarasu. He's never been caught on tape. Always invisible, never tries to draw anyone's attention. And would never do something as a lowbrow as commit murder. That's how I knew that Rel wasn't the real Adigarasu right away. But you can't use that sort of logic on its own to prove that he wasn't. Listen, little girl, I'm not done talking yet. What's different about this time was that evidence related to the smuggling ring was sent to the police. And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Canopian embassy, the Adigarasu. The Adigarasu sent the evidence? What? Until now, the Adigarasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through the mass media, but not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others knew about. In that case, how can you be so sure that it was the Adigarasu who sent it? That's easy. A special card that only the Adigarasu uses when it's attached. And that's how I can be so sure. And what sort of card is it? Business? It says a business card ready. Here, take a look at this article. Whenever the Adigarasu wants to publicize something, a white card is sent along with the stolen information. Literally. But when we questioned Rel... wait, oh, wrong voice. When we questioned Rel about what was sent along with the white card, Rel had no idea what it was. And that's how Detective Bad knew that Mr. Rel's a phony. Thank you very much. I have a very better understanding of the Adigarasu now. But don't shoot me. It's the police. Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth? Can I have a photograph? No. Yes? Am I by chance, perchance under arrest? His Honor would like to see you transferred the evidence from today's trial over to you. So
That's the bailiff.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm the bailiff.
My name is Bailiff.
I am the... I don't know. I can't think of anything. So if you could please hand over to the courtroom, it'd be much appreciated, sir. Understood. I'll be there shortly. Detective Bad. What does the law mean to you?
What would you say to me?
Justice.
Biden, the answer to that question is the only reason I'm still alive. What is this dramatic? Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
very,
That's
very
it.
deep.
Wow, okay. I became a prosecutor to find the answer to that question myself, and to play a part in ensuring that all criminals everywhere are found guilty.
That's them trauma bonding.
Yeah, the judge is just alone in here. This. Oh, it's you, Mr. Escher. It appears that his honor is quite dispirited. A little sad. For the first time today, I experienced what it's like to stand at the witness stand and get confused. Now I have a greater appreciation for just how hard it is to give testimony. Well, there's no reason for you to be all depressed about it, Your Honor. As a judge, no one expects you to think about anything other than as a verdict. I honestly expected to say something else. But... We're starting to further depress His Honor. But I'm not trying to, Miles. Your Honor. Your Honor, I've come to collect the evidence that will be transferred to me. Give me your weed. Your Honor, please, the evidence. Your Honor.
He smoked it all.
I smoked it all. I'm sorry, Miles. Wait, I forgot where I am. Never mind. Yes, how can I help?
I heard that weed makes you forget.
I have heard that you are very forgetful. It's a perchance that you have eaten the eaten?
Eaten?
I don't know.
Like the winters?
Ethan Winters.
Oh!
Oh yeah, by the way. Big news, next Thursday. Capcom's doing, they're doing a stream. They're gonna show more about Resident Evil 9. And you wanna know what time they're doing that on?
No.
3. Which means the time I do my streams. Which means I'll probably I'll set up earlier, we can watch on stream. They better... It's like 40 minutes long, so I don't know.
Okay.
I'd like to collect some evidence now, sir. Well, that's very threatening. Your Honor, do you think you can stay focused long enough to at least do your job? Yes, I'm sorry, I haven't spoken a fat one. I'd like to apologize. And also, I would accept that the defense attorney has yet to arrive, so that's why I'm not doing it. She is busy with the investigation, so let's make this brief, okay? What was that sound?
I just gotta remember I have that.
What was that sound? What was even that sound? Oh, that. Okay. I just heard the first part. It sounds so weird. The first one does not sound anything like it. It sounds so weird. Very well, in that case, please confirm that all the pieces of evidence are present. Furthermore, the evidence that was used in the murders of Mr. Faraday and Mr. Rell are also included, so please go ahead and use them in the investigation into their case. Understood, Your Honor. The piece of evidence that was used in the murder of these two men, this could be very good chance for me to find new leads regarding their case. And maybe even something that will finally lead me to the truth. I have placed all of the evidence over at the prosecutor's bench for you. Oh wait, we're going into the thing. Oh! I see. Thank you very much. I will go and confirm that they are all accounted for. Why is there just a gun? Paper gun? Oh, I'm leaving. Bye.
That's a gun. We can use that during the trial.
Oh? So this is the evidence related to today's Canopian Embassy trial from Mr. Faraday's bag. You mean the evidence bag that was on the table in lobby number 2, right? Yes, well, finally we can take a look at the evidence itself, and not just data about them. Let's be sure to thoroughly examine while we have the time. Agreed, I want to take a look at all of the evidence from the embassy murder too. And why is that? Because I still don't. Why are you still here, Vinska? Understand what today's trial was about. Go. Don't point your crop at me just because you don't know something. It does you try to order me around just because Papa chose you today. This whole episode has been Edgeworth talking with Francisca, and Francisca comes up and is like, "I'm gonna whip you." This happened like 40 times. I swear. I see someone is still sore but not being picked by Mr. Von Carver. Yeah, that's a literal gun, okay? It's also real to see the knife up close. Wait. So we have the knife, the gun, and an envelope, and what's this organizer doing here? Oh, that's right. I completely forgot, and it wasn't because of anything, that I did. About what, Your Honor? I found Mr. Faraday's personal organizer inside the evidence bag of his. Detective Bad requested it to be passed along. He said he would help in the investigation. Detective Bad said that? What a strange stroke of... Oh, wait. We'll never look at the gift horse in the mouth. We might as well flip through it, too. What?
You didn't finish the sentence.
I know. I was like, I'm not done. All I'm saying is this classic line.
What a strange stroke.
This is Edward's iconic line that he says every time he's about to investigate. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking cranny. The classic line that he always says.
The gun is going to be like the last resort during the trial. You know, it's like when you're losing an argument on X, so you just post the guy's address and IP address and other personal information about him. So the same is you're losing the trial, so you pull out the gun.
Twitter's a very good example of this. It's a very good example to bring up.
I mean, the things actually work pretty much the same there. So, like, you are guilty until proven otherwise.
This does happen a lot, you are right. On Twitter.
Both on Twitter and in this game.
Is this game Twitter?
Prove that the defendant is not guilty.
Is this game based off Twitter? I can't believe this.
It's based off internet. That's how internet in general works.
I can't believe this. This game must be some... This is somehow based off the internet in some form or fashion. I can't believe this.
The game is based.
Oh, no. I know this.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? I took a quick look through these documents before the trial started. Well, I wasn't even afforded this opportunity to skim it. I suppose I should explain it to you then. Okay, Yes, you should. Perfectly in its entirety, if you please. On the night of September 8th, embassy staff member was killed. What?
Unexpected jump scare.
What? What?
Face jump scare, just casually.
Oh yeah, I didn't say that. Why are you talking about this? Okay, whoever was killed in front of the embassy. My TV just randomly went black for a second. I don't know why I did that. It's good now? Okay.
Well, your reaction fit perfectly the moment the face just appeared on the screen.
Yeah. I didn't even see it. I was too focused on the text. I was too busy looking at it. That's the who was that again? It's Dead Man. That's literally the name. Died Man. The staff members died of shock due to being shot in the heart. Okay. Okay. I wanted. Is it just me, or is this line really stupid?
The staff member died of shock due to being shot in the heart.
I don't think you would have shock if you were instantly dead. I'm just, yeah, I mean...
Oh, he died.
Like,
The reason of that, he was so shocked that he got shot in the heart.
It's like, what's this? Why is this? What is this?
Died of being surprised because he didn't expect to get shot in the heart.
I'm like, what is this? Mackerel was brought in that night as a suspect and thoroughly questioned because this murder weapon was found on him, for which he was arrested on the spot. A simpleton of a man, that's what he was. Okay. Perhaps he was, for the weapon wasn't the only incriminating evidence we had. Mr. Real was caught on the act, unfilmed by a security camera. He was an even bigger simpleton than I thought. I would have done way better. I wouldn't have got caught. I can't believe he didn't even notice a security camera. The Cadopian Embassy security system is supposedly very well designed. He may have simply not been aware that there was a camera in the area. So have you seen the contents of the video for yourself? Well, sure is some gun smoke. Yes, the surveillance video the security camera took was played during the trial by Mr. Faraday. You can clearly identify Mr. Millant, even the sound of the gunshot was crystal clear. So the footage included sound? I don't think I'd ever want to see this moment of someone's death in real life. Me
I
either.
bet it's AI generated.
This is dinner. This is based off dinner, so this makes sense. That's how they... The smuggling ring, they AI generated the image.
My Mackerel is innocent. Please leave him alone. This is just AI footage.
Mackerel for no guilt.
Yeah, hashtag free Mackerel.
Free Mackerel now. Please. We will have no more Mackerel anymore if you do this. This gun, it was originally used to kill the Cadopian Embassy staff members. When the crime was reported, the responding officer found Mr. L still holding it, which led to his immediate arrest. As this gun took his original shooter's life, how ironic. Indeed. There doesn't seem to be anything else we can learn from this piece of evidence. A wallet? Mr. Faraday's organizer appeased what? He was in the habit of using it. Looks
Oh, I thought we were
like
gonna
he
go
wrote his statue. Which takes money, the judges like baked for fine. So we can do it.
The judge immediately forgot everything Edward just said.
Yeah.
He's having the best time of his life right now off screen.
Yeah, he's really smoking in the background. He's got hero strategy for getting Mr. Rill committed down here. I've collected the evidence I need to prove that Rail was the killer. Between the handgun Rail had on him when he was arrested and the surveillance tape, I should be able to prove that he was the one. It appears that Mr. Faraday honestly believed that Mr. Rail was the killer in the case. The sound of his handgun going off was recorded with superb clarity on the... Oh, that's distracting me. On the surveillance video, I also have evidence that I can use to prove that Rel is not the real guy. Oh, with two texts on the bottom and top, that really gets to me a little bit. And it would now also appear that he had proof that Mr. Rel was not the Yadegrasu. No matter how he was trying to play it, as long as I have the Yadegrasu's key, I can prove he's a phony. I'll wait for that. If I present it to court, it should clear up everything. And he apparently also has a very definitive piece of evidence. It's been a long battle. I hope this will finally bring it to an end. Yes, I believe that Mr. Faraday was well prepared to discredit any claim Mr. Rail may have made about being the Yadegrasu. And he had to prove away that Mr. Rail was the guilty party in the embassy murder. This organizer is a clue straight from Mr. Faraday. I'll have to take my time and give it a thorough read later. Look, there's a picture stuck between these pages here. Wait, what? Appears to be a key. A key? Do I have them everywhere? Wait. Oh no, they... Is it the same item? No, that one's squiggly. Looks kind of similar.
They have a similar handle.
Yeah.
One's a key and the other one is a knife.
Yeah. Wait, I just noticed something. Wait. Oh! No, take another look at it. Look at the middle.
Yeah.
And then look at this. Look at the sides.
Yeah, the other one is a butterfly knife, and this is more like a flip key.
The pattern is the same.
Not really. No.
It's inverted.
What do you mean it's inverted?
Like look at the mid, like, you know, the side of the side is like leaves. The middle is leaves on this one.
But
And
those leaves have also like... okay, I see it. Yeah.
Do you see how...
Yeah, but this one, the knife is like straight, and the key has waves.
The middle is wavy. Wait, does that
The
mean
middle is wavy. but
Wait.
Not the knife.
the other sides? Wait, I wonder if you... But then there's no... But then that one makes sense. Is it like one of those, like, the other side's like a knife? Because it looks like it like opens up. But then it doesn't look like it opens up in this, so I might be wrong.
No chance. This is another item.
But it looks... Okay, we'll come back to that. In a rather ordered what I'd said. Just look at the sign on the handle. The craftsmanship is superb. Could this be the Yadagrasu's key Mr. Faraday mentioned in his organizer? You got is the Yadagrasu's key? Like the bad said something earlier. What's different about this time? Was that evidence related to the smuggling ring? Was sent to the police. And the slender? And the sender was none other than the one who infiltrated the Canopian embassy. The Yadagrasu. I need those two like, the knife and the key side by side. I wish I could put them side by side, let's see. Or zoom in on it. The Yadagrasu set the evidence. Till now, the Yadagrasu would always publicize any corrupt dealings through the mass media. But not this time. The evidence this time was something only Faraday and I, and a select few others knew about. So there's a key. Mr. Faraday must have been trying to keep this secret key safe. As the prosecutor on both the Yadagrasu and smuggling case rings, that's to be expected.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say that's enough for me for today. I'll be going now.
Oh, you gotta go? Okay. So, you might be able to come to, or might be able to do something tomorrow?
Might be, because I'm busy tomorrow, but it depends what time that thing is.
But they might have it set up on their channel. Like
I'm busy in the afternoon for me.
I could check it real quick to see if they have it set up already. Or has it set up on their channel. They might have it already set up. But I don't know if they do, like, what do you call it? Premieres. That is not the glitch I want to see. Oh, yeah, no, they do.
Okay, and I can check
6
the
PM.
time for myself.
Yeah, so
and
that's... You gotta check freeze, because free...
I should be free around that time.
Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of later too. Alright.
Yeah, it's pretty late.
I don't know why they're showing it so like late.
Yeah, okay, so I'll talk to you tomorrow then.
Alright, wait. I think I might know why they're showing it late then. Are they like... aren't they Australian base?
No idea.
Could've sworn they are. That might be why. Alright, so... Alright, night then, if you're going to bed.
Yeah, bye, good night.
Alright, bye. Scrub bye.
See ya, chat.
Alright, I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep it going for a little bit. I don't know how long. Let me stop the thing here. So... Yo, wait, Gumshoe! Alright. They move over. Sorry about the sound of this. This thing looks... Now I'm looking at it closer. They look really similar. They look completely different too, but... I don't know. From this view it doesn't look like it, but... Too much. I have to... I don't know. It's the knife that was used to kill Mr. Faraday. Who would have thought that's such a beautiful piece of art could be used for such a cruel act? And it's never crossed your mind that you could use your riding crop for the wrong purpose? That's odd. What is it? Mr. Faraday didn't mention anything about a knife in his organizer. Wait. Am I actually right? So that's how it looks. Well, yeah, there's like a slide in the middle. Okay, yeah, no, okay, I might be. I think I'm right. I just noticed. I wish I could look a little closer because there's a little golden end sticking out the other end that looks suspiciously the same, like where the key looks like a key. That certainly is odd. The weapon that was used to kill the Cadopian embassy member was the gun. But if that's the case, then where did that knife that was used to murder Faraday come from? It's not obvious it was brought into the courthouse by Mr. Vell. That's the only logical conclusion, right? No, because it's not that easy to smuggle a weapon like that in here. The person who enters the courtroom is checked thoroughly for contraband. Furthermore, the suspect was handcuffed, making it impossible for him to bring a knife as large as this inside. In that case, how do you suppose this knife ended up inside the courthouse? And if you look carefully here, there's nothing related to the knife written anywhere in Mr. Faraday's organizer. However, it is a fact that this knife came from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Firstly, there is one item listed in Faraday's organizer that no one has claimed to have seen today. So in order to solve this mystery, I believe I would need to take another good look at the evidence. But Edgeworth, can I take the fact that you have yet to answer me to mean that you don't have an answer for me? Actually, I do have the answer, Francisco. But then, what is it? One of the pieces of the evidence we've been holding has been hiding a secret of its own. And it was a piece of evidence that the knife was... Are you gotta be kidding me? There's some secret prop aspect about it. Oh, then I demand to know what is the secret to this one. Okay, no, maybe I was wrong. This knife came from Mr. Faraday's evidence bag. Where's the one item listed? I know. Okay, so it's the key. I gotta show the key.
Take that!
This is the other Grasso's key. Mr. Faraday mentioned the organizer. This is how the knife was brought into the courthouse. It doesn't make any sense, Miles Edgeworth. You just need to look a bit closer, Francisco, to see what I mean. Don't the color and ornamentation of the key's handle remind you of anything? Oh, I was right. Okay. They do remind me of the knife. Very good. Both the autographs key in this photo and the murderous knife have this very unique design on their handles. Furthermore, even though Mr. Faraday mentions the autograph's key, the only object in front of the crime scene was the knife.
You don't seriously mean to say... Because you finally caught on. And yes, I do mean that that these two pieces of evidence are in fact one and the same. But that's impossible. Oh, well, okay. I was right. Even if that was what you believe, we should still investigate this possibility. Now then, let us examine this knife in a little more detail. Yep, okay. I can't believe it turned into a key. To think there was such a trick to this thing. So the weapon used to kill Mr. Faraday is actually the key to the Autograss who stole. This piece of information is more critical than anything we've learned up until now. Lately, I'm shocked. Mr. Faraday only mentioned the key aspect of this piece of evidence in his organizer. It's possible that he even had no idea the key was hiding a knife blade inside. But if that's true, then only someone who knew about the key to the knife trick could have killed Mr. Faraday. Even among law enforcement, this key was top secret. We're looking for someone who knew even more about the key than Mr. Faraday, meaning the only person could it be is the one who sent the key in the first place, the great Fifi Amaterasu. Then maybe Mr. L really was the Fifi Amaterasu, and he was the one who killed Mr. Faraday. Isn't that one possibility scenario? No, not really, especially since Mr. Faraday was absolutely convinced that Mr. L was not the Amaterasu. Besides, as Detective Bat said earlier. But one quick question real about what was sent along with the white card. Well, I had no idea what it was. I see. Alright, then. I guess there's a person who knows the key behind this key. What? I got so confused there. Is that wrong voice? Is someone else, and that person is the real Fifi Amaterasu. Assuming that this key is truly the key to solving the setup. That's odd. We're short one piece of evidence. And the piece that's missing is the surveillance video that was played in court. This is a surveillance video? How could a piece of evidence just disappear? Where did it go? A video showing the moment in which Mr. Rao committed the murder. Where could it have gone indeed? Are you done with the inspection of the evidence? Yes, I'm finished. However, Your Honor, I am missing a single piece of prosecutorial evidence. Your Honor, were you derelict in your duties? Oh, I don't know. I do not like my duties. What do you take me for? No, Your Honor, the most important piece of evidence in today's trial. The surveillance video is not amongst the evidence you laid out for me. I brought Mr. Faraday's whole bag with me from the crime scene. Maybe the tape is still somewhere at the crime scene? There's something wrong here. Let's think about this missing piece of evidence. It would appear that for me to find the answers I seek, I would have to pay another visit to the scene of the crime, defendant lobby number 2. What? Lang? Okay, I'm saving it there. The special Lang experience. How was it? The final testimony. Okay, yeah, I'm saving it there. That's a good ending point. Alright, let me move over here and go to the Hangout screen. Hello, welcome to the Hangout screen. Well, that went pretty well. I am getting pretty hungry, so I'm probably gonna make dinner. Or dinner soon. I don't know, I'm not making it, but it'll be soon. So I am going to. I'm gonna go because I'm kind of tired too. I didn't sleep amazingly. Because my brain is like, whatever it is, I can't block out sounds. I literally can't block up sounds, and my brain cannot block out sounds. I don't know how people do it. I can't. I can, like, it's literally impossible. Hey, Gumshoe. Literally impossible for me. Hey, Gumshoe.
But yeah. So I'm probably just gonna chill out for a bit. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching it. We came by and see ya possibly this weekend. No guarantees on that because I don't know. I might stream Deltarune stuff this weekend, Secret Boss. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. It might be another weekend. I don't know. But if that's not the case, then Tuesday, yeah. All right. I'll see you later. And thanks for watching. Bye.